Hello, this is Bill Lyons from Son of Liberty Firearms. I'm going to do a review today on a pistol. We're going to do a review on the 9x18, the CZ82 Makarov. This is a Russian weapon, basically military surplus at this point. It was made in the early 80s by the Czechoslovakians, and it was used in the Russian military and Russian police. So what we'll do is we'll shoot a few rounds off here, and I'll come back and we'll talk a little more about the gun itself. Okay? We'll put ears on and eyes on.
Basically ear and eye protection.
That's right. Ready?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to load and make ready. All right. I'll unload here. It is clear. Hammer down. Magazine out. And ears off. So CZ2 comes with a carry case. You can see here, they call it a holster, but it's really not anything practical. Comes with that. Comes with two magazines. These are a 12+1 double stack magazine, which means you can potentially carry 25 rounds if you carry one in the chamber and you want to use this for a carry weapon. And take the glasses off. It's a hot August day here in North Carolina, so it's a little bit humid. 12+1 magazine, comes with two. This is an all-metal gun. This is not, there's no synthetic fiber stocks, you know, this is all metal, which makes it a little bit heavy. It's a little bit heavier. It's got dual mag release. You can release the magazine from either side. I'm finding as I shoot this weapon that pulling the handle up a little bit and using this finger to take the magazine, release the magazine, comes a little easier than trying to do it with my thumb. It obviously has a hammer, has a safety that you can engage from either side. You put that safety up, and the safety works pretty well. I haven't had a mishap with it yet. One of the things that I guess let's go through the things that I like about this gun. I like the size. If you see, I've got a Beretta 9mm on my hip here. It's a Beretta PX4 Storm. And if you look in comparison to the Storm, the CZ82 is a smaller gun. It weighs it's probably just a little bit lighter than the Beretta is when I've got the Beretta with a full mag. I like the feel to this gun. Most of the weight seems to be back here in the grips and the handle. There's not much weight up here, so it makes it easy to hold. As you can see, it can be fired with two hands, good 70-30 grip. It can be fired with one hand, strong hand, or weak hand. Obviously the weak hand's a little more uncomfortable, but it can be fired with either hand. Breaks down fairly easy. The trigger guard comes down. Just have to put a mag in it, but the trigger guard comes down, slide goes back, slide goes up. There's a huge metal spring in here. It's a very solid built gun in my opinion. Been very dependable. I have not had any misfeeds, any stovepipes, anything with this gun. That's what I like about it. I like the compact size. I like the sturdiness in this gun. I like the fact that it has two magazines, and they're both 12-round magazines for something this size. As I said, the round that it fires is a 9x18. It is not a 9mm Luger like most of our 9mm that are American made. The 9x18 is a little bit shorter. It almost kind of reminds me of a .380 round, but nevertheless, it is a 9mm round and packs the punch that a 9mm would pack. That's the things I like about it. The disadvantages, the things I really don't like about it, this hammer, since it's an older pistol, there's no manual decocker. With this Beretta pistol, flip the safety on, it automatically decocks the weapon. This has no such thing. So what you have to do when you rack around into the chamber is you have to either manually decock it like that, hold and not let that hammer slam against the firing pin, or you have to engage the safety and carry it like this with the safety on. I don't really like to do this. This is not, I don't like a hammer back and around in the chamber and safety on. I have done that before, carried like that, haven't had any accidents, but I really just don't like that. So, manual decock. The other disadvantage with this gun, is that it's kind of hard to find a holster for it. So, just because it's an old surplus gun, it's an old Russian gun, it's hard to find a holster. That is like a concealed carry holster, a quick draw type holster. All in all, I think I'm going to keep this gun, and I might actually hunt for a holster and carry it, concealed, legally, of course. So, as I said, it's my first review on a weapon. I like this gun. For the price, you can get one to your doorstep, to your FFL dealer, and in your hands for under $300, or you should be able to. So I would recommend this gun overall. The good outweighs the bad. So that's all for today. I'm Bill Lyons from Son of Liberty Firearms, asking you to check out my website, solfnc.com, or on Facebook at Son of Liberty Firearms. And always remember the 4 rules of gun safety. God bless. Thank you.